Well, go on everybody, Jamaica and Taco there, and let me get my headphones. All right, sorry about that, and welcome back to the Jamaican Otaku. There, so I did some reviews, some Dragon Ball Super reviews, isn't it? And basically, this episode 123. Let's see something here. Yeah, so like me, so we had some Dragon. Sorry about that, and welcome back. Yeah, I did some Dragon Ball Super reviews, and basically, we did one episode 123, and we get to see Vegeta new power up. We're not getting a name for it yet, but it's there. It's a definite power up. You can see the difference between it, and we did talk about it in episode 122, and just the hopes of the facts of what this power up has, But the most interesting thing about it is just the look side, as far as the shading, the coloring shading, him here get more bluer, him eye them get more glossier, like a ultra instinct look, you know. Not saying that the transformation is an ultra instinct transformation, or if it's on the looking at him eye, because I seen it, like them, right? I see it like, like of that, but ultra new form. I'm on him and I see him form creation in a eye. More blue, just regular, isn't it? Yeah. Go right back to all the one pre. That was nice. But the episode as far as um the Gohan and the power, but the handicap match between Toppo and then the one-on-one with Jiren and Dypso. Um, if you notice how Dragon Ball Super, just the tournament of power, how everything come down to the fact where you have two handicap match and a one-on-one match where probably not everybody presumably cares about because the hero in that ain't really a hero as far as Frieza go. The two of them almost seem like an underdog because, of course, Dypso up on the other side, but, I don't know if everybody would want Dypso to lose against Frieza, who is, I don't know if he's turned his evil ways or what, if him still have plans to kind of manipulate the gods of destructions or what, as far as him say everything go. Because even in the fight with Jiren versus Goku, you can say a little bit of manipulation or a little bit of like Frieza having wishful thoughts, or more like him just a study and a pre-hold things that go up on the battlefield, in this tournament of power, and where he can end up at the end of all of this, just some see it. Really, maybe I watch an episode here though, and it kind of puzzled me, like how it come down to this two-on-one match with Vegeta and Jiren and Goku. Then you have a two-on-one match with Gohan and 17 versus Toppo. And then you have Frieza versus Dypso, where when you watch episode 123 now, you barely get to see the fight between the other two, less climactic fights, such as Dypso and Frieza. When we leave 122, Dypso grab Frieza tail and I pull him through, he mount them, but that was just the most of that attack. When we actually do get back to 122 now, we actually get to see the finale of that attack, where you actually pull Goku, Dypso actually pull Frieza go right into our next mountain, and Frieza get up and just look like him not even get damaged much by the attack. Right after that, now him start fire off him death beam them, but Dypso so fast now, you have to remember saying dodge every single one of them. So there's no real between speed where Dypso have where can overcome Frieza. Well, we don't know how fast Frieza is. But one thing more I have to say about this fight where everybody needs to keep in mind. You have to remember say, and just seeing what Frieza do when him did get up off the ground using him psychosis or using him almost say mental powers, because you have to remember, Frieza him is a alien, him is a bad guy, him have this new obtainable power, which is the golden form. And you have to remember, in our look a small scene, him did say, like, I think it was when Goku did recruit Frieza to the Tournament of Power team here. I think it was in the movie Resurrection of F, where Frieza basically states staying inside Earth's was supposed to be hell, in that afterlife. Him gain so much mental strength where it allow him, I think, did boost up, must say, him key control or something when it comes to going to golden form. So just mentally, when it come to him, basically when I say when him to get up off of the ground, him showcase the way him can use the mental powers to take up stones and rocks and stuff, and him basically use that, and people forget him have them kind of mental powers there, but you have to keep in mind, say Frieza, even though Dypso have speed, Frieza have, this unknown top power. We barely get to see it because, yeah, we get to see the resurrection of F and what Frieza could do in a golden form, but that was uncontrollably. Then when him actually did come to join the team with Goku in the tournament of power, and them did reach over by which part Baba there, them did have a fight against all of these other two people, and Goku and Frieza actually did, do a one-on-one spar. Basically who couldn't get the last thump in, and the both of them, two of them thump each other, but Frieza did remain in him golden form. Goku actually did get knocked out of him Super Saiyan blue form. I don't know if him did involve Kaioken in the night. I don't think so. I think him did just keep it regular Super Saiyan blue base, Super Saiyan blue, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, when he did come to that little one-on-one spar with the like I would call it like a rematch, but the conditions of that match is whoever could have hit who first, and it was all based on just one climactic punch between the two of them, who could, and the two of them did actually thump each other. Anyway, so I just wanted to put that one in there as far as how me feel like with Frieza go, and in capabilities or in strength, and we not sure yet. It's still a lot when I see from Frieza yet as far as this golden form go. But leading into 123 now, we not see as far as any damage is done to him with Dypso go. But when we flip over to the other side now, we have watched 17 and Gohan versus Toppo, and just like 17 said, which is something I want to say really quick though. 17 tell Gohan, say, look here, me and you never yet fight before, like coordinate before, so it a kind of throw it off, and we are gonna lose a handicap here where we have against Toppo, which is true. Want to lose this 2-on-1 where you couldn't make it probably a 3-on-1 when it comes to Dypso or Jiren, like. Basically, all the story are going on, you can tell, say, I say it's supposed to set up 2-on-1 over here, so 2-on-1 over here, so and the 1-on-1, and we don't know how Toppo are going to get eliminated, where, we can get to see how Universe 11 characters take time drop from 3 to 2 to basically the last character standing for Universe 7 would be, or Universe 11 would be Jiren, you understand? But when we look on it now, just like 17 call it and said they can't coordinate, right? And it kind of, cause 17 basically a fire off some shot off Toppo, and Toppo, him a run through them as big as him be, and then go and come out of nowhere now if you come do this roundhouse kick, and Toppo obviously, the veteran warrior him is, him grab that, fling it off or go on, because right before that attack him did do him justice something them way, but where him do like him justice I don't remember what justice shot go where him shoot them out time finger. So after that now, 17 put up in barrier, and Toppo read out all of that as far as to the point where Gohan did come in with the roundhouse. Toppo grab it, fling him off at 17, and from this and fire off another justice shot. 17 read it all out and say to go and say, look here, we can't work together, we can't coordinate. And on the other end of it now, when Goku and Vegeta actually go to this full powered mode, they actually couldn't coordinate together too, but it actually worked out for them, as far as them fight go with Jiren, because Jiren couldn't read and pre what them did though. But when it comes to Toppo now, Toppo have it a little bit more, down park. Him could have kind of control for them not non-coordinative attacks, you see me? So basically now you have 17 basically say, look here, me have a idea, you know. I mean, even if me get eliminated, I'm pretty sure if me can eliminate Toppo with me, you, Goku, and Vegeta can must take out Jiren, you know, with your strength. And that just show me right this I say, even if this plan which didn't come together because Gohan within Soft Heart couldn't push out 17 and Toppo out of the ring with the Kamehameha, and you couldn't just see it there from Gohan little days say I just science stays, I say, but you know that couldn't be just good. That's because it really couldn't fulfill the handicap where him couldn't have against Dypso. Him and Frieza couldn't have this you know, this little thing where them did despise each other from probably when Frieza, you know, tried to kill him father upon Namek, but you know how Dragon Ball Super and these writers go with them whole thing. So it kind of would have funny to see how that work out, you know. But nonetheless, and like me say, just show the strength of because when we look on the previous episode 124, we kind of say Frieza and Gohan attack on Dypso. So we don't know if 17 at fight Toppo one-on-one or if 17 did and Toppo did actually get eliminated, you know, like the preview say, you know, Gohan's last stand, which episode 124, Gohan might get eliminated and Frieza might just help Gohan or you know, Gohan push out Dypso out of this, you know, because I feel like say at this point, you know, Frieza do have this fight against Dypso, but he might drag it along because he really wants to see how far Jiren can go. You know, I think at the end of it all, it's gonna be a triple team, as you can see. Probably this, you know, Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta versus Jiren. You know, where probably Gohan will get eliminated. 17 will get eliminated. Dypso, and of course, Toppo too. So probably, you know, there's gonna be another situation where, you know, 17 and Gohan probably plan up again. That's why we don't see 17 or Toppo in the preview for 124. So that at that, you know. Then really want to just start getting to the fact now with Vegeta and Goku versus Jiren. So we get to see, like, you know, Goku basically, you know, I try out some things against Jiren, you know, and try out a one tactic when put on some landmine energy orbs on the ground, you know, I make Jiren hopefully can step on them, hopefully can must blow off on them, foot them, I don't know. But you know what we get to say otherwise than that too is that the fact say you know, Vegeta I kind of wake up out of this, you know, the fact say he really did get a devastated attack. You know, fully powered, obviously not fully powered because he did state the fact say, look here, Jiren, you're still not even, you know, like him I get up and Jiren actually did turn around and say, you know, warrior sleep, to the point where even the Kais from Jiren's universe I say, yo, if him get acknowledged by Jiren like that, just know say Vegeta, you know, is up in the ranks, which, you know, right now you're probably assuming Vegeta fanboy I turn on, but, you know, me equal opportunity when it comes to any one of the characters them from Dragon Ball Z, because right now you can hear me a hype up Frieza, which wouldn't mind to see Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta take on Jiren if Goku and Vegeta don't do a fusion for take on Jiren. So if they don't do some sort of fusion for the Conjuring, would I love to see Frieza running upon this. Cause I wouldn't mind going and get it eliminated. Him not show me to the point why him need to stay and which kind of power up me need to see from him. Rather just say golden form Frieza come back and actually show the full potential of this form. I mean, yeah, we get to see probably, you know, what this basis of the golden form Frieza look like from Resurrection F, but I mean, like when it come on to fighting, you know, like in this situation here, so we get to see like the new perks or the new upgrades, because even in the previews for 124 you can see him do like this attack where it's like a laser beam light show, but it kind of barricade in the two fighters them as far as Dypso and Gohan did that guy, you know. So, you know, like me say, we get to see that this as far as why the phone now, we get to see, you know, some of them things that kick off as far as, you know, like I said, with this whole, you know, with Vegeta, me get to understand now how this whole limit breaking thing go and this whole transformation thing go. If you just hold to the facts that, Saiyans, they do get stronger after each defeat, and at the same time look into the fact that Dragon Ball Z is always about power up, and of course for power up you have to break some standard point, that default setting where you have to get past that point, which in this point them calling it limit breaking, because they have reached their limit of their power or what they can push out, and judging from their opponent, as far as their opponent's energy go, they want to equal that, they want to match it, hopefully surpass it, so they break their limit in that same instance. And I think that's just probably a perk that Saiyans have with the fact that they get stronger with each defeat or great battle. And you have to look, say, a lot of these shonen mangas or animes, they do a lot of those as upgrades. Like even now with One Piece, I don't mean for sidetrack, but even now with One Piece manga, Luffy, I remember say, in order for, upgrade him hockey, him have to fight people with stronger hockey, or him have to be in a great battle himself. So like even in this one, where it don't look like him can win a one-on-one against Katakuri, but nonetheless, him will upgrade him hockey. I don't know tremendously, but even judging from what we see now, that's just how you do it. Within the battle, as I say, and probably that's just the secondary power to a Saiyan, or the third power to a Saiyan, because first of all, they do get stronger with each probably defeat or great battle, right? Secondly, them have transformations as far as Super Saiyans go, and probably third, they can harness some kind of energy which allow them to limit break or break them just potential, as far as, because even in a Dragon Ball Super, you see a new form or a new way as turning into a Super Saiyan, and probably that was always the same instance, but in that situation there, we don't know how many fights Kale has been in before she reached that point where she can just harness the energy in her back. You understand what I said? Like, we know how many fights Gohan did have to endure to the point where he turned Super Saiyan, and even to the point where he turned Super Saiyan 2. And we know it don't make no sense. You just have to feel this little tingling feeling in your back for turning Super Saiyan. That's what Super say. And then in a Z, we learn, say, alright, you have to just get angry to an uncontrollable point. Nonetheless, it all deals with emotions and just a feeling within your body. So, I don't know what kind of great sacrifice you have to make, but that's just how them have it. Going on, we actually get to see Vegeta, go to this new Super Saiyan Blue farm, which is probably a controlled state of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. And in that instance now, we get to see, a team up now, because the one-on-one with Goku and Jiren just never work out. I remember one time the Zenos did make fun of Vegeta. They said warrior, sleep. But yeah, so even the little destructo with this maneuvering where Goku did that try, it did kind of make sense, because him even incorporate back him instant transmission them. But nonetheless, it didn't work out. So, this time now, the episode take this time now for the showcase, Goku and Vegeta at almost their full powered up state. Goku not tapping into that power where his hair goes back into his base look form, but his ki glows like a Super Saiyan Blue form, but, with a gray eyes, and it'll just go right back to Ultra Instinct. I don't know if that's the base or the fully powered. I'm not too sure. It can be that Ultra Instinct is a maneuvering that Goku acquired, almost turning into his controlled state of Super Saiyan Blue, or his mastered state of Super Saiyan Blue, because you can see like he drops down to his regular ki. He has the glossy look in his eyes, which is that silver, but now he just needs to infuse back the Super Saiyan Blue ki, where, as you can see, when he goes Ultra Instinct, you can see a faded version of that blue ki. So, nonetheless, we don't know. We see how much they push back Jiren in these states. Kaioken times 20 Super Saiyan Blue, and Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue, or perfect Super Saiyan Blue, or how should I say, ascended Super Saiyan Blue. They definitely push back Jiren, but it's only to an extent, because even Jiren himself not fully powered. He does acknowledge the two of them, say, yo, look here, the two of them, because I see him go so, like him go so. He done everywhere Vegeta for saying, and then he look upon Goku, so, oh, yeah. So you see him or insist him have a fight against him, but it's not enough to push him out of the ring and making universe lose. It's just enough for him just look and say, all right, it don't look like Kunago. Not even because it's not even fun to him. It's probably not even fun, or else him gonna laugh. You can see more and more this character that Jiren is. And of course, him not laugh because that's not the type of character he is. But I mean, come on, a smirk, something would showcase, okay, look, probably now the buckle I got turn up. You see me? But even now, when them reach these states, Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue and Ascended Super Saiyan Blue, Jiren still, I look upon them like, well, I two I wanna know. So I mean, you see me? And even in this episode, we still get to see more of Jiren's moves as far as techniques go, where him have like the shotgun or the catapult punch. It look like a Gatling gun to me, the Gomu Gomu Gatling, which me have to reference right back to One Piece. But he might fling them off of Goku. This was before Vegeta decided to limit break him power. But Goku would take these hits where he might say, yo, me never yet have endure a fight like this before, and that was right when Jiren did that technique. So it even seemed like the fight with Boo never this bad. Like him never get a technique or a hit so devastating. I mean, not fatal, but like Goku actually revert from Super Saiyan Blue right back to in base form. So so when you do that, normally it does take a lot. So. And I mean, it does take a lot because we've seen it so many times. Like, if you revert back into your base form, you already know. You don't have to go unconscious. You just know that you're tired, you're drained, your key doesn't even make no sense to waste it, to spam it out no more, I guess. So, anyway, so like I say, you get to see Goku and Vegeta rush now with this uncoordinated attack, which kind of helped to them advantage because it a throw off Jiren. But nonetheless, we don't see the full potential of them teamwork. And when I say full potential of them teamwork, I mean like I cut ahead of myself because I didn't want to stream the recording to be too long. But when I say like we don't get to see the full potential of them teamwork, I mean like a fusion attack because there is nothing that they can do as far as coordinative attacks go, double team attacks go. That's gonna really like that's not what Dragon Ball Super is really. Dragon Ball Z itself in consistency is not really like that. It's always just this one big attack, you understand? Which, for instance, like when it came to Raditz and Goku and Piccolo, yeah, you did see that coordinative attack, and yeah, that was something demonstrated. But that was early in the series, and of course, probably that's just what it was, another handicap match where it had to end like that. But in the instance now where we came right back to Goku fighting Nappa and Vegeta, take out the two of them, no coordinative attacks. When Vegeta did come back to take out Jason, Berta, and Raku, let's see who other people did it. Cooler, Cell. I mean, yeah, it was a coordinative attack, but at the end of the day, it was one big blast. Boo, coordinative attacks. It did help with the consistency of trying to just get down to the final chapters or the final episodes. But at the end of the day, it was one big blast. So, like I said, when it comes to that ultimate coordinative attack, if we do get to see probably them 3 year versus Jiren, then we will get to see probably a fusion. I don't know if it's gonna be a Gogeta. I don't think it's gonna be a Vegito. But nonetheless, Jamaica no taco there as always, and like I said, more big enough from all big enough from. See, that's what happened when you be doing this thing live. You be trying to say it from the heart, and you probably got to stop and record. And anyway, but like I say, really appreciate it. As always, me just like I always say that. Just I try my best as always, and hope you enjoyed this review. We probably gonna have something dropping later on today. We have a whole heap of stuff to do, but I'm not gonna use this video to do that. Just like I said, stay tuned for some more Dragon Ball Super reviews, and one love as always, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, everybody.